trenches when we left. Badly hurt with the other 500.
Why he disobeyed my orders that last day, I don't know. Harry got banged up in the knee and wouldn't quit fighting until it was too late. Briggs was there. He saw him fall.
What?
He's been there all along.
George is in the cottage? Why didn't you tell us?
George asked me to. He's been waiting for an hour.
Mr. Tuttle, you lied.
George asked me to. It's this house. He hates it here. He says it's old and unpleasant, and it's the end of him. But the cottage is life.
My grief on the sea, how the waves of it roll, for they heave between me and the love of my soul, abandoned, forsaken, to grief and to care. Will the sea ever waken?
William?
Relief from despair. My grief and my trouble, would he and I were in the province of Leinster or county of Clare, where I and my darling, oh heart bitter wound, on board of a ship for America bound. On a green bed of rushes, all last night I lay, and I flung it abroad with the heat of the day, and my love came behind me. He came from the south, his breast to my bosom, his mouth to my mouth.
He nodded. And we cried.
If God plants into my heart the seeds of kindness here on earth,
Kindness on earth?
that all men should learn. Learn to pray before we think and think before we do. If such a prayer comes to me, then I shall say it and see it be by any small measure.
John.
I should like to read that Bible to you one day.
That's it, scare the cunning devil. There he goes, hit him on the head.
You foul spirit, go!
John, you brought us here. You brought us to the road to paradise and to salvation. And we love you. We love you for it, John. If I become a widow, I will take John's Bible and read it, knowing that in death he gave my soul lasting peace.
That's Cyril Wilcox.
We should like to know about your relationship with the late Mr. Wilcox. Were you his academic tutor?
I'm not sure I know.
Certainly know if you were naked with another man. Have you ever been naked with another man?
They approached me and I was drunk. Before now, it's never been so.
Your peers indicate that it was you who tricked Mr. Wilcox into revealing intimate details about his life.
Have you been queer with a man?
No.
Have you been queer with a boy?
No.
Never screwed around with boys. Why's coming to Harvard make every man queer?
Enough! This is not a debate. We do not have time to investigate every man on campus or follow him into these cafes and hotel lobbies where this sort of thing lurks.
This is unjust. I've done nothing wrong. I'm the least involved.
I've come to the conclusion that homosexuality is more serious than sexual intercourse. In fact, I think it's dangerous and ought to be investigated.
I admit there was one act of indecency. But just one. Only one.
Therefore, like zookeepers who must avoid the incurable specimen, we must remove you from our sight and send you down, Mr. Cummings.
But I'm not an animal.
Please refrain from excitement.
But life is just too beautiful, don't you think? Like the fairy tale says, be bold, but not too bold.